Welcome back to Adri's farmhouse kitchen. Today we are processing apple. I have got so much apple left, but this is probably gonna be our last apple juicing day. I thought I'd bring you along. We're going to weigh all the apple. I've got apple everywhere in the kitchen, even when you can't see it. So I've got 12.2 kilograms of apple in here. I weighed that. I'm gonna write down and I'll let you know the total amount of apple in kilogram, how many we started with, and then in the end how many liter of apple juice that yielded. Also, we're going to sieve through the apple cider vinegar, get all the pulp out and deal with the leftover bit and talk about the next step. But first of all, I've got this big bucket half full of water in here, and to this water I'm going to put, I haven't got enough lemon juice but I've got lime juice, so I'm gonna put about a couple of tablespoons of lime juice to that water that prevent browning when we're going to start cutting the apple. Look how beautiful yellow this apple is with some red blush. So what I'm gonna do, I'm just literally quarter, half and half these apples, and I'm just going to drop in that water. If there is bad bit, I will take it out. Now you can see our apple is ready because the tip is brown. So that's gonna keep me busy. It is 3 o'clock. Let's see how long it's gonna take us to go through all these apple, and I'll come back and show you the end result, and we are going to have a taste test. So I will do the additional cuts with this little chopper machine and put it to the apple press, but I will show you that when we get to that step as well. We've been blessed with absolutely massive apple harvest this year, but it's fantastic. Let's have a taste test. So good. There's another job I would like to do, probably another day now. I'm gonna make apple sauce as well together at some point next week. And I think we still got some apple on our trees, but because it's quite windy, they are falling rapidly now, so we're losing loads daily. But you know, with all the windfalls that go to the chickens, the animals, you know, the goats, compost, squirrels, birds have loads, so it's such a blessing, this apple orchard. I'm just gonna put this up here, it's easier for me, I think. That's it. Okay, so this first bucket is now ready, full of chopped apples, to pass it to Al. He takes it to the garage and deal with it there. So I'm gonna show you what's happening there. So this is our next step now. I'll put all the apple through from the bucket and shred it again to like really small pieces. So, and we ended up with this pulp. Look, can you see it's still got a lovely color, it's not browned. So now if we work fast enough, we're going to put it to the press now and press it to have juice. Okay, we are halfway through. I filled this other bucket. This is now ready to go to the garage and get processed. So we've got some apple juice. I'll bring the other bucket out now, do the extra chopping, fill this up, and then we're gonna start pressing, and then we're gonna start having a lot more apple juice. We are ready to press these apples. So we filled the apple press up to the rim literally, and now let's press. I love Al's method, getting ready all these little wooden sticks to press all these lovely apples. And I'm gonna leave out probably about 2 to 3 liters fresh in a fridge for fresh drinking, and the rest we're going to put it to the freezer so we can enjoy it whenever we want or fancy a bit of an apple juice throughout the winter. This is gonna start filling up soon now. I am so curious how many liters. So another thing I forgot to mention with the cloth, oh, can you hear that wind? Wow, it's getting really windy. To put that cloth inside the press, not leave it out around the rim, because that can tear our lovely sack. And this way it just works perfect. Okay, we are done. I'm just gonna bring the last bits in a minute. I'm just gonna measure out. There is 3 liters in there. So I have got the total amount of the apple, 40 kilograms. So we worked with 40 kilograms of apple, and for 2 of us it took 2 hours. It is nearly 5 o'clock now and we started at 3. So in 2 hours we processed 40 kilograms of apple, and let's find out how many liters apple juice we made. Yeah, 40 kilograms exactly. So I've got 3 liters here. I'm going to sieve through and write down the juice. So we're going to add it together. So it's 3. I'm gonna put it in a glass bottle, the ones what we're gonna leave in a fridge. And we're going to drink this. Oops. Hang on, friends. We have to sieve it. Got some apple bits in there. So let's put the sieve in there and start again. And I can fill this full, what goes to the fridge, and fresh drink, because we're going to drink this within a week. And in a minute we're going to have a taste test. The rest goes in a plastic bottles. It's with the lid on, and I'm going to fill it probably, I put about 3/4. So leave some space for expansion. I've still not tried it yet. Okay, so let's measure out another 3 liters. Actually, that is 3.5 now. That's 3.5. So let's write this down. 3.5. And I need to make sure I don't fill this up to the rim. I need some space for expansion because this is going to the freezer. And I make sure.
Hey,
Yeah?
take this off me.
Okay.
I don't need another one. I've got enough.
Okay. I think we're gonna have loads. So far we've got 6.5. Okay, let's measure out more. And after we bottled all these lovely juice, we're gonna have a taste test and we're going to sieve. We're gonna do another job. We're going to have to sieve through the apple cider vinegar as well. It's time to do that. It's been nearly 3 weeks now. So I really would like to do that job today as well. And make sure we label these. I'm just gonna put apple juice on it. Some of them already says apple on it. It had apple in it last year. Apple juice freezes really well. I've been doing this method now for quite a few years. Okay, I've got the whole lot in here now. I've got another 2.5 litre I just written down. And next, we're gonna have a taste test. So it's 12 litre juice altogether, friends. 40 litre apple gave us 12 litre of juice. And then we're going to share some. Tidy up the table, wiped all the bottles. I put the ones what I would like to keep out, the glass ones to the fridge, and the rest can go to the freezer. And the moment what we worked hard for, to have a taste test. Cheers, friends. This is delicious. So good. Honey, can you help me to put this on a table? Yeah. Can you please help me to put this big bucket on the top of the table? This bucket on top of here. Let's see. Thanks a lot, my love. Okay, can you please look all my greenhouses and stuff?
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, so I'm going to take all this pulp and go to discard this, so that will go to my compost. What I might do, you know, use another sieve. Otherwise we're gonna waste some. Try this. Oh yes, better. That will push out the liquid. That's better. You can go to the comfy. It already smells vinegary. It's got that strong smell. So we have done this exactly when we've done the apple pressing. The leftovers from the apple pressing made us a byproduct of the apple cider vinegar. I should have done that today again, but I think we've got enough because I still have from previous years as well some apple cider, so we don't need more. I keep hearing my ferments behind me bubbling in that crock pot. Such a lovely sound. Right. So I just press it down, try to get as much liquid out as possible so we don't waste those lovely apple cider vinegar to be. We're gonna have a taste test in this in a minute because this already smells like apple cider vinegar after a couple of weeks. But what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna take the mother out of the freezer and put it in this liquid, and we leave this for another couple of months at least. The next few jobs, I still would like to do quite a few, like baking days with apples, make some apple sauce. The fall is all about apple, and then it's gonna be the pumpkins, the pumpkin pies, pumpkin soup, pumpkin pasta. Although I'm saying I haven't got any pumpkin though this year, it's just nothing's happened. But we have got lots of winter squash. Okay, you're nearly there. So let me show you the mother. I'm having this for quite a few years now and I don't use it. It lives in my fridge for the next apple cider making. So it looks like this. And I'm going to put this in this bucket, and that will help that apple cider vinegar. I think we are ready to put this through. I'm going to use the other sieve now. Oh, I don't have to. Use this one and this jug, and I'm just going to put the liquid through this sieve to this other bucket. I cannot wait to have a taste test. Let's have a taste test. Put a little bit in here. Oh friends, we've already got apple cider vinegar. We are nearly there, halfway there. Very vinegary already. And as soon as I transfer all this over And literally that's it. I'm just gonna put the rest of the mother on the top and put that cheesecloth back on the top of this bucket and leave it for a couple of months. But this is very strong already. I don't know how many liters we're going to find out in the end. Should have done it now, but we'll do it another time. Well, thank you so much for spending time with me today, working through all that 40 kilograms of apples, what made us 12 liters of amazing apple juice, and working with this next step on this apple cider vinegar. And see you very soon. Bye friends!